On June 6, 1944, as the Allied invasion of Normandy was getting underway, then-President Franklin Delano Roosevelt delivered a radio address to the American people. My fellow Americans, he began. In this poignant hour, I ask you to join with me in prayer. For these men are lately drawn from the ways of peace. They fight not for the lust of conquest. They fight to end conquest. They fight to let justice arise and for the tolerance and goodwill among thy people. They yearn but for the end of battle, for their return to the haven of home. Some will never return. Embrace them, Father, and receive them, thy heroic servants, into thy kingdom. It is precisely this that brings us here today, to remember these soldiers. We publicly acknowledge and we publicly affirm that our profound gratitude to them for their heroic contribution to the defense of America and to freedom and to democracy throughout the world has not dimmed with the passage of time, has not blurred with the passing of the years, and has not receded these many decades later. We will be placing a Jewish star over the graves of these Jewish soldiers. We will give them the marker appropriate for them. We will recite the Kaddish, the Jewish memorial prayer at each of their graves. We will welcome them back into the religion of their families and bring them back into the bosom of their ancestral faith. A portion from the Torah that will be read in synagogues throughout the world this coming Shabbat contains the famous Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments are a highlight of the Torah text and a cornerstone of the values that animate not only Jewish life, but the life of all humanity wherever humanity may be found. The Torah scroll, it's a scroll. It rolls. It's read every Shabbat, and it consists of columns containing the verses and the chapters of the Bible. In virtually every single Torah scroll, painstakingly written by hand by a scribe over the course of many years, with less than a handful of exceptions, every single column begins with the Hebrew letter Vav, which means and. And the lesson is clear and deeply reflective of the work that we are doing here today. Every time we turn in the Torah text from one column to another, before we even begin to focus on the substance or the meaning of that column, we are taught that we must remember the and. To begin with the and. It's not just about me. It's about me and. It's never just about me. It's always about me and. It's about us. It's about caring for the other. And this, I believe, in a nutshell, is the central animating principle of the ABMC and of Operation Benjamin. We are both dedicated to caring for the other, for the and. In the case of the ABMC, for all American soldiers. In the case of Operation Benjamin, for American Jewish soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice for freedom, for democracy, and for America. I will always remember the thought that Mr. Scott Desjardins, the superintendent of the Normandy American Cemetery, shared with us at both of the ceremonies that we were privileged to hold in Normandy. He said, and I quote, "These people were not motivated to go to war by the people in front of them who they hated. They were motivated to go to war by the people behind them who they love. And we are the beneficiaries of their service and of their sacrifice." We recognize their service and their sacrifice today. Robert S. Fink, Jack Gilbert, Alan C. Franken, Louis Wolfe, Arthur Waldman. We remember them today. We express our collective gratitude to them today. We embrace them today. We say thank you to them today. Tehei nishmatam tzurot b'tzurot chayim. May their souls be bound up in the bond of eternal life. Thank you.